composite shapes can sometimes be quite difficult to work out when we're looking at their area. And so here are 4 steps or guidelines to help you work through these problems. The first is to find each side and label the length if possible. Secondly, break the shape up into parts that you can work out. Thirdly, if possible, see if you can find a formula that will work for the different shapes. And then finally, add together or subtract, if necessary, the total areas. Now, when we do a question like this, we're going to actually add the areas together. But if I was to give you a shape something like this, you can see that you could probably work out 2 areas here. That would be an area for the whole rectangle and an area for this little part here, the triangle that's missing. And that would be subtracted away from the big rectangle. And that's why we mean that sometimes you will subtract areas to work out totals. But in this example, we're going to do an addition of areas. So let's write in the diagram over here what we know. This height here is 3 meters taken from here. This distance down here is 6 meters, and so is this. Now we know that they're the same because of the markings that are put on here. These markings are the same, 6 meters. We know that the height is 8, so this is going to be 8 meters, and so is this. So what we have here are 2 shapes. One is a trapezium and one is a triangle. So let's have a look at the trapezium first of all. We'll call this shape A and we'll call this shape B. Now we'll just move this up a little so we can have some more space. And let's write in our information. Now shape A, the area, is a trapezium. So area of A is equal to half times the perpendicular height between parallel sides times the sum of the length of the parallel sides. So now we can substitute into here our height, which we probably should have done first off. So our height here is 6 because it's the difference between 3 and 8, the perpendicular difference, or the height, and there's our times 3 plus 8. Now if we work all this out, half of 6 is 3, and there's 11, so we get an answer of 33, and it's meters squared for our first area. The area of B is a triangle. And so we know the formula for a triangle is half times the base times the perpendicular height. And in this case, our base is 6. I'll put a times in here. Our height is 8. 6/8 of 48. Half of 48 is 24. So we've got 24 square meters. Now, once again, remember this is a composite area, so we have to total it up. So we could say, therefore, that the shape total is equal to 33 plus 24, which gives us our final total of 57 square meters.